go.
Welcome to Harbor Highlights.
On today's show, we have another Unstoppable tip and an update from Student Council.
This and more, so stay tuned.
Good morning, Harbor Lights. I'm Tanner.
And I'm Jack. To start our show, please join us in the pledge. Please rise.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. The high school is busy getting ready for their first musical.
Some of our students caught up with Mr. Huber to tell us more about this amazing show.
Hi, I'm here with Mr. Huber to talk about the musical Cinderella. Why should kids go see the play?
Well, first of all, everybody knows the story of Cinderella. It's a great story. It's a classic story. Even modern day movies are based on the Cinderella idea of the girl who gets the guy or the guy who gets the girl, even though it doesn't seem like that'll ever happen. So Cinderella is a classic story. The reason they should come see it at our theater is because it's amazing. We have amazing kids. We have a full orchestra. Live theater is very different than seeing like a movie or seeing it on TV. It's a really great experience. Besides which, you 8th graders especially, it's a great date thing. You know, bring your girl to see Cinderella. She'll love you for it. It's a good idea.
How is it different than the movie?
Well, for one thing, a movie obviously costs millions and millions of dollars, and it's very different, and they get stars and all that. But what's great about theater is that it's live. The audience, you know, you can feel the energy from the stage, and the actors can feel the energy from the audience, and it makes it really exciting. No two performances are ever the same, so when you go to see a production of Cinderella at our Performing Arts Center, you're going to have that once-in-a-lifetime experience. And it's something magical about seeing something happen live. It's like it's the difference between watching your favorite singer on YouTube or seeing them in a concert live. There's a whole different energy that goes along with it, and I think people will really, really enjoy this particular production because it's very magical and it's really very theatrical.
When are the shows?
Well, the shows are the first and second weekend in November. So there's Friday, a Saturday, and a Sunday matinee, and then the next week there's another Friday and Saturday night shows. They are at our Performing Arts Center, which is, well, if you're at Harbor Lights, you know where our Performing Arts Center is, but it's that first and second weekend in November.
Who are some of the lead roles?
Well, in the role of Cinderella is a girl named Riley Boone, and the princess played by Mitchell Fraunheim. Mitchell went to Mac Bay. I think Riley went here. Sarah Sawyer is our fairy godmother. We've got Tess Monahan as the wicked stepmother, and so there are a lot of variety of characters. Marcus Whitley plays a really original character. His name is Lionel, and he's the prince's sidekick. And he's always trying to keep the prince out of trouble. And he's really a very funny role that's been added to this musical.
What's your favorite scene from the musical?
Well, there are so many scenes that I really love, but I guess probably one of the favorite scenes for everybody is when the fairy godmother shows up and she turns Cinderella into the princess and the carriage appears and we've got animals turning into people and mice turning into horses. It's a really fun scene, and I think that's going to be one of the most exciting. For those of you that like a little romance, the waltz and the kiss are probably going to be your favorite scenes. So there's just a little bit of everything for everybody. There's lots of singing, lots of dancing. The acting is great. It's a really talented cast. You don't want to miss this. Make sure you come see Cinderella at the Performing Arts Center the first and second week in November. We hope we see you there.
Thank you, Mr. Huber, for letting us interview you today.
No problem.
This is going to be a busy show, so we really recommend that you buy your tickets ahead of time. That also helps you get a better seat.
Now over to this week's general announcements.
Hi, I'm Keyshawn.
And I'm Marcelo.
This week's lunch specials are Monday, chicken fajita, Spanish rice with baked beans, Tuesday, walking taco, refried beans, and Wednesday, oven roasted turkey with gravy whipped potato dinner roll.
Thursday, dream waffles and sausage hash brown. And for Friday, Italian beef and pepperoni calzone with California blend vegetables.
Need help on homework? Go to after-school tutoring in the 8th grade computer lab, Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday. You will need a ride to pick you up at 3:25.
Interested in learning how to code? Wants to learn how to make apps, games, websites?
A new coding club is starting with the first meeting Monday, October 26th from 3 to 4 p.m. at Mac Bay.
The West Ottawa Holiday Card Contest could win you a card to Barnes & Noble.
Your original black and white artwork design is due November 16 in the Student Center.
The yearbook cover entries are due December 9, also in the Student Center.
Don't forget in your first hour you were given a college to advertise for College Application Week.
We'll be judging the doors and other special college trivia the last week of October. Make sure you wear your college apparel on October 30th.
Student council representatives have been chosen and are already busy at work planning our first school-wide service event.
Here are interviews with the president and vice president so you can get to know who they are, and they will let you know about the Scarecrow competition.
What is the Scarecrow competition about?
The Scarecrow competition is where each grade level competes to see who can fill up their scarecrow the fastest. And how you do that is each grade level, if you get 50 items, then you get a piece for your scarecrow.
How long is the Scarecrow competition?
Scarecrow competition is from October 14 to November 3, so start bringing in your items. Every day, check the bulletin board to see if your grade is winning. Let's be unstoppable this year, Harbor Lights, and start bringing in clothes. All of the items that you donate will be going to our West Ottawa community to keep them warm.
What inspired you to run for vice president?
What inspired me to run for vice president was to stop bullying.
Cool things are you planning to do this school year?
One of the cool things I wanted to do this year was to help the orchestra.
What qualities make you a good leader?
I'm hardworking, I can listen to people, and I have good ideas.
What are some of your goals for Harbor Lights this year?
So my goals for Harbor Lights this year are having more student-led activities for all their achievements.
What qualities make you a good leader?
Well, I am very hardworking and I help other kids out, and I like to help around the community.
What are you looking to do this year?
Well, I'm looking to do this year is helping out the 6th graders, getting used to the school. Also, I am trying to get students more active in sports and in the community.
What inspired you to run for president?
What inspired me is to have Harbor Lights be more student-led and have a great school year.
What are you going to do this year to make the school unstoppable?
Some things that I'm going to do this year to make this school unstoppable is to have more activities for everyone and to make the students more active in everything.
If you have any questions or concerns, talk to your student council representative.
And now over to sports.
I'm Grayson.
And I'm CJ. The only home game this week is the 7th grade white football team. They challenge Byron Center Orange on Tuesday.
The first winter season sports are starting this week.
If you are interested in girls swim and dive, competitive cheer, and boys basketball, make sure you have an updated physical on file.
Pay attention to daily announcements for locations. Now back to the anchors.
Do you ever feel like you have so much to do and you don't know where to start? If you are feeling a little overwhelmed, maybe it's time that you focus on time management. Here's Mrs. Pedersen with the Unstoppable Tip of the Week.
Hi, I am Mrs. Pedersen, and I teach here at Harbor Lights, and we were supposed to talk about ways that we're unstoppable, and one way that I am unstoppable is with my time management, and that started way back in college. I went to Hope 20 years ago, and I played 3 sports, and at Hope, to play 3 sports, I had to really learn how to manage my time. So I had to make sure that I got all my classes done and could go to practice, and I didn't have a weekend free my entire year because every weekend I had a game. So some of the things that I did to manage my time was I made sure that I got enough sleep so that I could properly function and stay healthy. I also made sure that I just organized my time, and I always did the important things first. So I got my schoolwork done first, and then I would work on my athletics, and then I would get to do the fun stuff. I've kind of taken that over with my kids. Some of you know my kids, and they play lots of sports, and we kind of have a rule at home, same thing, schoolwork first, then you can do your sports, and then you can do the fun stuff. So being unstoppable is just learning to manage your time, not sweating the small stuff. Like, don't spend hours on things that don't really matter. Look at the important things. Get the important things done first. School always comes first. Keep being unstoppable. Try to be a good time manager. Thank you.
When you are feeling overwhelmed and have lots to do, just remember, prioritize and focus on one thing at a time with what needs to get done first.
The tricky thing is a lot of us do the things we want to do first instead of the things we need to do. Managing your time will help you feel less stressed and you'll be unstoppable. Thank you so much for watching our show.
Check us out on SchoolTube and our Harbor Highlights Facebook page.
Have a great week.
Bye.
Sometimes I get a good feeling, yeah. I get a feeling that I never had before. No, I get a good feeling, yeah. Oh, sometimes I get a good feeling.